Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Victor Liu, and today, I'd like to invite you to take a few quiet minutes, pour yourself a warm cup of tea, and sit down with me. Because this isn't just another video. This is an important conversation, one that may change the way you look at your health, especially those legs of yours that may be growing weaker by the day. You might be living with feelings like, your legs just aren't as flexible as they used to be. A short walk leaves you tired. Climbing stairs has become a real challenge. Each morning, your legs feel heavy, like they just don't want to move. I understand. Many of my patients, even those with clear minds and strong hearts, often feel trapped inside a body that doesn't work like it once did. And it all begins with the legs. In this video, I promise to help you understand 3 key things. Why your legs are the first part of your body to grow weak after age 60, and why that's not just a normal part of aging. How simple, everyday foods, once you know how to use them, can naturally and safely restore leg strength without expensive medications. How to combine eating, movement, and rest the right way to not only strengthen your legs, but to preserve your independence, freedom, and dignity as you age. My dear friends, if you've ever worried that you might soon need a cane, a walker, or even help from others just to stand up or get around, then please don't rush off. Don't change the channel. Stay with me. Listen to this video all the way through, every word, as if a loved one were sitting next to you, speaking from the heart. Because what I'll share isn't just general advice. These are lessons I've gathered from decades of caring for older adults and helping them regain steady, confident legs step by step. And I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Every strong step you can still take today is one more day of freedom, one more day you don't have to rely on anyone else. So let's begin that journey right now. Pour that cup of tea, take a seat, and let me share with you the story of your legs. Shall we begin? Why do our legs grow weak first as we age? Dear friends, as I mentioned earlier, many people believe that weak legs, unsteady walking, needing a handrail to climb stairs, or feeling tired after just a few minutes of walking are simply part of getting old. But let me be very clear. Not everyone who gets older ends up with weak legs. Turning 60 doesn't mean you have to lose your independence. And weak legs are not something you just have to accept. Today, I want to take you deeper into why your legs, not your arms, back, or shoulders, are often the first part of your body to weaken as you age. And once you understand the true reasons behind it, I believe you'll start to see yourself differently and recognize the warning signs you may have overlooked for years. 1. A natural process, sarcopenia, the silent muscle loss. Starting as early as age 30, our bodies naturally begin to lose muscle mass, a process known as sarcopenia. This is the age-related decline in skeletal muscle mass and strength. A person in middle age can lose 3 to 5% of muscle mass every decade, and after age 60, the rate accelerates without proper prevention. But here's the thing. Leg muscles, including the quadriceps, hamstrings, calves, and glutes, are the largest muscle groups in the body. And because they're so large, they're also the first to be worn down if not properly maintained. Muscles are like a house. If no one lives in it or repairs it, it begins to decay. And the legs, being the foundation, if they weaken first, the rest of the body soon follows. 2. Legs do the most work, but rarely get the right kind of exercise. We use our legs every day, but mostly in passive, repetitive movements like getting up, sitting down, or walking around the house. These motions aren't strong enough to trigger muscle regeneration. Leg muscles need resistance. They need a bit of challenge to activate rebuilding mode. But many older adults avoid physical strain, fearing falls or knee pain, which leads to even weaker legs. Not from lack of use, but from lack of effective use. How many times have you chosen the elevator over the stairs? How many times did you plan to go for a walk, but said, maybe tomorrow? Each of those small decisions, I'll rest today, I'll exercise later, I don't need to move much, slowly builds the room where your legs grow weaker every day. 3. Nutrient deficiency. Muscles have no building materials. I once asked a patient, "What do you think your muscles need to get stronger?" He said, "Probably walking, exercising, and drinking milk." I nodded. Then I asked, "But if you walk and exercise without giving your body the nutrients to rebuild muscle, do you think your legs will get stronger?" He paused and began to understand. Friends, your body is a factory, and your muscles are machines of strength. But without the right raw materials, even the best machines can't run. Leg muscles need protein to rebuild, but older adults often avoid protein due to cholesterol fears, digestion issues, or just lack of appetite. They also need magnesium, potassium, vitamin D, B12, zinc, and omega-3, but typical meals often consist of plain rice, fatty meats, fish sauce, and thin broth. I'm not saying these meals are wrong, but they lack the essential nutrients your legs are begging for every day. Without enough protein, muscles can't regenerate. Without vitamins, nerves can't send signals to the legs. Without minerals, you'll feel cramps, spasms, and trembling. And little by little, muscle cells shrink, weaken, and disappear. 4. Poor blood circulation. Muscles don't get enough oxygen or nutrients. Your legs are the farthest point from your heart, meaning blood has the hardest time reaching them and an even harder time returning. As we age, blood vessels lose elasticity, harden, and narrow. This means oxygen and nutrient-rich blood doesn't reach your leg muscles efficiently. The result? Oxygen-starved muscles that fatigue easily, ache, and weaken faster. If you've ever felt cold, heavy legs, or soreness after a short walk, that's a sign your legs aren't getting enough blood flow. As I told one patient, if a car has no fuel, it can't go. And if your muscles get no blood, your legs won't carry you even across the yard. 5. Aging nervous system. Weak signals to the muscles. Muscles don't move on their own. They respond to signals from the brain, transmitted through nerves. But if those nerves are short-circuited, your leg muscles won't contract fully, your reflexes slow down, and your balance suffers. Older adults often lack vitamin B12, omega-3, and choline, vital nutrients for nerve health. Combined with chronic inflammation or nerve damage from diabetes or high blood pressure, this leads to a loss of control over your legs. Have you ever felt like your legs aren't listening? Dragging your feet? Short, shuffling steps? Tripping easily? That's what I call the body losing its connection between intention and action. 6. Fear and lack of confidence. The mind starts to close off. Your legs aren't just muscle, tendon, and bone. They're a symbol of freedom, and when they weaken, it's not just your body that suffers. Your spirit does too. Losing confidence in public, avoiding buses or stairs, worrying about falling while playing with grandchildren, choosing to stay indoors so others don't see you struggle. Bit by bit, from someone active and outgoing, you retreat into a passive life, which then accelerates the overall decline of your health. That's the most heartbreaking part, and it's the one I want to help you change starting today. So if you've ever asked yourself, why are my legs growing weaker? Why can't I walk far, stand long, or stay steady? The answer is not simply because you're old. It's because your body isn't getting the right care, especially in terms of nutrition and movement. In the next section, I won't just talk theory. I'll walk you through real foods, practical, affordable, and easy to prepare that you can add to your daily meals and start to feel your strength return. We'll begin with a leafy green packed with power. Spinach, the small leaf with mighty strength. So keep sipping your tea, friends, and let me tell you how this humble green leaf could be the hero your legs have been waiting for. Food number 3. Spinach, the small green leaf with big power for weak legs. All right, dear friends, in the previous section, we explored the many reasons why our legs, the very foundation of freedom for older adults, tend to weaken first with age. Now, I'd like to take you into the most important part, the action steps, the real solution. Because theory will always remain theory, unless we start from what's on our plate every day. And the first name I want to highlight today, it's not an expensive superfood, not a fancy supplement, but a humble leafy green that holds the power to restore your legs in the most surprising ways. That food is spinach. Why is spinach considered a superfood for older adults with weak legs? If your body were a machine, spinach would be the oil, cleaning it, nourishing it, and helping every part move more smoothly. Spinach is packed with nutrients that are critical for anyone experiencing signs of muscle weakness, including magnesium, potassium, iron, vitamin K, folate, B9, vitamin C, natural antioxidants like flavonoids and carotenoids. Let's go through them one by one, so you can see clearly how spinach directly supports leg strength and endurance. 1. Magnesium, the switch that activates muscle function. More than 60% of adults over 60 are magnesium deficient and don't even know it. Signs of magnesium deficiency include nighttime leg cramps, unusual muscle twitching, fatigue after only mild activity, heaviness or sluggishness in the legs. Magnesium plays a key role in muscle contraction and relaxation. It acts like a translator between your brain and your muscle fibers. Without enough magnesium, your brain says stand up, your legs don't get the message. Your brain says stay balanced, your legs shake or feel unsteady. Guess what? Just 100 g of spinach can provide up to 20% of your daily magnesium needs. 2. Potassium, the anti-cramp, anti-fatigue mineral. Have you ever had to stop walking because of sudden leg pain? Woken up with painfully tight calf muscles? Stood up after sitting and felt like your legs didn't cooperate? Often, this isn't a joint issue. It's a potassium deficiency, leading to electrolyte imbalance and muscle fatigue. Spinach is incredibly rich in potassium, even more than bananas, which are commonly and mistakenly thought to be the best source. Eating spinach daily can significantly reduce chronic leg aches and cramps. 3. Iron, the key to delivering oxygen to your legs. Imagine, your leg muscles are machines. Oxygen is the fuel. No iron equals not enough hemoglobin equals not enough oxygen equals weak legs. What happens? You get tired after just a few steps. You feel breathless when going uphill. Your legs feel cold, your skin pale, and sometimes tingly. Spinach is one of the rare vegetables high in natural iron, and it also contains vitamin C, which boosts iron absorption. 4. Vitamin K, the cement that strengthens leg bones. Many older adults drink milk or take calcium, yet still suffer from osteoporosis or fractures after minor falls. Why? Because they're missing vitamin K, the nutrient that helps calcium bind to bones. Spinach is packed with vitamin K, which helps lock calcium into bone tissue, prevent fragile bones, and reduce the risk of hip and thigh fractures, the most common injuries in older adults after a fall. 5. Anti-inflammatory and antioxidant support, protecting nerves and blood vessels. Spinach contains powerful anti-inflammatory compounds, flavonoids, carotenoids, vitamin C. These help neutralize free radicals, the culprits behind weak nerve signals, your legs don't lift properly, inflamed blood vessels, poor blood flow to the legs, oxidative stress that damages muscle cells. 6. Spinach improves blood flow to the legs. Thanks to its natural nitrate content, spinach helps dilate blood vessels, improving circulation to your legs. This means more oxygen and nutrients reach your calves, knees, and thighs, helping muscles recover, reducing soreness, and giving your legs a noticeable strength boost within weeks. How to eat spinach every day without getting bored? This is what most people ask. Here are easy, delicious ways to make spinach part of your daily meals. Morning smoothie. 1 handful spinach plus 1 banana plus almond milk plus 1 tablespoon oats. Mild, naturally sweet flavor. You won't even taste the greens. Quick stir fry. Sauté spinach in olive oil with garlic, Serve with brown rice or sweet potatoes. Spinach soup. Cook with shrimp, ground meat, or eggs for a comforting soup. Salad. Toss raw spinach with avocado, cherry tomatoes, boiled eggs, and crushed walnuts. In your omelet, mix chopped spinach into eggs and pan fry, pretty and protein-packed. A few quick notes. If you're on blood thinners like warfarin, be consistent with spinach intake daily. Don't drastically increase or decrease suddenly. To boost absorption of iron and vitamin K, eat spinach with healthy fats like olive or sesame oil and vitamin C-rich foods like bell peppers or oranges. Spinach, just a leafy green, but eaten regularly and the right way, it becomes powerful medicine to restore your legs. No need for expensive supplements. No waiting for miracles. Just go back to what's simple, natural, and exactly what your body's been crying out for. Start today. Add a handful of spinach to every meal. In 2 weeks, you'll notice a difference. In 1 month, your steps will feel stronger. And in 3 months, you'll thank yourself for not ignoring this little green leaf. Part 4. Sweet potato. The clean fuel that helps your legs go farther and stay stronger. We just explored the small but mighty leafy green, spinach, and the surprising benefits it brings to weak and aging legs. Now, I want to shift your attention to another food. It's not only a staple in Vietnamese kitchens, but also a childhood favorite for many. Yes, sweet potatoes. You might be thinking, what's so special about sweet potatoes? I've eaten them since I was a kid. But hold that thought for a moment. Today, I want you to look at sweet potatoes through the eyes of a doctor, someone who has helped hundreds of older adults regain leg strength, simply by changing what they eat every day. Why are sweet potatoes a key food for leg muscles in people over 60? Let's start with a simple truth that often gets overlooked. Muscles can't function without energy. That's right. You can eat plenty of protein, take vitamins, even walk every morning. But if your muscles don't have a stable energy source, they'll still feel tired, your legs will still tremble, and each step will remain a struggle. 1. Muscles, especially leg muscles, need clean fuel. Our bodies are like cars. The fuel they use is glucose, blood sugar from carbohydrates. But not all carbs are created equal. When you eat white rice or white bread, your blood sugar spikes and then crashes. This leads to dizziness, shaky legs, and fatigue after meals. But when you eat complex carbs like sweet potatoes, the glucose is released slowly, giving you steady energy and helping muscles perform for longer. 2. Sweet potatoes equals complex carbs, fiber, and long-lasting leg energy. Sweet potatoes contain complex carbohydrates, slow to digest, avoid sugar crashes. Fiber keeps you full and prevents midday energy slumps. Beta-carotene, a precursor to vitamin A, good for eyes and immunity. Vitamins B6, B5, and C support energy metabolism. Potassium helps leg muscles contract and relax smoothly, preventing cramps. A breakfast of boiled sweet potato plus egg plus greens can help you. Avoid shaky legs in the morning. Prevent dizziness when standing up. Stay energized after errands or household chores. 3. Sweet potatoes fuel leg muscles through glycogen. Your muscles, especially your legs, store energy as glycogen. And glycogen is made from healthy carbohydrates. If you don't eat enough complex carbs or rely only on processed starches like instant noodles or white bread, your leg muscles won't have enough glycogen. The result? You get tired after a few steps. Your legs shake when climbing stairs. You constantly need to sit and rest after mild activity. Leg muscles are like cars. They can't run if they're out of gas. 4. Sweet potatoes versus other starches. Food type of carbohydrate blood sugar affect other nutritional value. White rice, simple starch, quick spike. Quick crash, low in vitamins/minerals. White bread, simple starch, quick spike. Quick crash, low fiber, less satisfying. Instant noodles, simple plus bad fats, fast spike. No endurance, preservatives, low nutrients. Sweet potatoes, complex starch, slow, steady release, rich in fiber, potassium, vitamins. As you can see, sweet potatoes aren't just filling, they give your legs lasting fuel for the entire day. 5. Sweet potatoes improve circulation and reduce swelling. Do you experience slight swelling in your legs by evening? Puffy ankles after standing or walking? Heavy legs in the afternoon? One major cause is sodium-potassium imbalance, which leads to water retention and poor blood flow. Sweet potatoes are high in potassium and naturally low in sodium. They help balance fluids in the body, reduce water retention in the legs, improve blood circulation to leg muscles. 6. Sweet potatoes support digestion, essential for older adults. Many seniors struggle with constipation, poor digestion, loss of appetite. Sweet potatoes provide both soluble and insoluble fiber. They help soften stools, feed healthy gut bacteria, and enhance mineral absorption needed for muscle repair. Healthy gut equals better nutrient absorption equals stronger legs. How to eat sweet potatoes to support leg health. Eat in the morning or at lunch when your body needs energy most. Combine with protein like eggs, fish, or yogurt for both fuel and muscle building. Avoid eating large amounts late at night. Can cause bloating or poor sleep. Sample meal plan for adults over 60 building leg strength. Meal what to eat main benefit. Breakfast 1 boiled sweet potato plus 1 egg plus 1 glass unsweetened milk energy plus protein for muscles. Lunch steamed sweet potato plus greens plus grilled fish balanced carbs, fiber, and protein. Dinner 1 small baked sweet potato plus Greek yogurt blood sugar control plus light fullness. Sweet potato tips. Avoid deep frying. The oil destroys the benefits of complex carbs. Don't overeat. 100-150 g, about 1 small potato, is ideal for 1 meal. If you have acid reflux, stick to steamed or boiled sweet potatoes. Avoid heavily charred or grilled versions. Dear friends, sweet potatoes are nothing new, but when eaten at the right time, in the right way, and in the right amount, they can become your everyday ally in keeping your legs strong. Muscles need energy, and sweet potatoes provide it cleanly, steadily, and safely. Legs need strength, and sweet potatoes fuel that strength without the fatigue or tremors. Don't underestimate the humble potato, because it could be the line between walking confidently or needing someone to hold your arm just to get around. In the next part, we'll explore another root vegetable, deep purple in color, slightly sweet, but packed with one of nature's most powerful blood flow secrets. It's beetroot, and I'll show you why it's the food that opens the path for blood to reach your legs, helping you walk farther, with less fatigue and less numbness after just a few weeks. If you've finished your first cup of tea, now's the time to make another, because the next part is one you won't want to miss. Part 6. Eggs and Greek yogurt. The power duo to rebuild weak leg muscles in old age. If you've been following me from the beginning of this series, you likely now understand. Weak legs aren't just caused by aging. They're the result of a body lacking nutrients, blood flow, physical movement, and most importantly, muscle mass. And after age 60, the loss of muscle, known as sarcopenia, happens quickly and silently. No leg muscle shaky steps, slow walking, poor balance. No leg muscle higher risk of falls, fractures, and loss of independence. Today, I'll show you why eggs and Greek yogurt are 2 of the easiest, most accessible foods with incredible power to restore leg muscles in older adults. 1. Eggs, a natural source of complete protein. Each egg contains 6-7 g of high-quality protein. All 9 essential amino acids, the building blocks needed to rebuild muscle. A high amount of leucine, the amino acid that switches on new muscle growth. Important note, older adults need more protein than younger people because the body's ability to build muscle decreases with age. Eating 1 egg per day is good, but 2 eggs are even better, especially for those with visible muscle loss. 2. Eggs help leg muscles recover after activity. When you walk, climb stairs, or do light exercise. Tiny muscle fibers get micro tears. Your body needs protein to repair them, or else muscle will slowly shrink. Eating eggs 30 to 60 minutes after activity helps leg muscles recover faster, reduces soreness, and builds strength over time. 3. Eggs support both bones and nerve function. Besides protein, eggs also contain vitamin D, helps absorb calcium, preventing bone loss and fractures. Choline supports brain-to-leg communication, reducing falls caused by slow reflexes. 4. How to eat eggs for maximum benefit. Best eaten in the morning or after physical activity. Cook by boiling, steaming, or lightly pan-cooking. Avoid deep frying or eating raw. People with high cholesterol can eat 1 whole egg plus 1 egg white. Greek yogurt. Protein power plus digestion support for stronger legs. 1. Much higher protein than regular yogurt. 1 serving, 170 g, of Greek yogurt provides 15-20 g of complete protein. It's also rich in leucine, like eggs, which helps trigger muscle building. Eating it daily helps build new leg muscle, prevent muscle wasting, and reduce weakness. 2. Feeds your gut, so your body can absorb protein and minerals. Greek yogurt is packed with live probiotics, beneficial bacteria. These help your gut absorb protein, vitamin D, calcium, and potassium more effectively. Reduce gut inflammation, preventing the eat but don't absorb problem. Healthy gut equals better absorption equals well-nourished leg muscles. 3. Provides calcium, potassium, and vitamin B12 for strong, flexible legs. Calcium strengthens thigh and leg bones. Potassium prevents leg cramps. Vitamin B12 nourishes nerves, helps legs move in sync with your brain. Older adults often lack all 3, making Greek yogurt especially valuable. 4. How to eat Greek yogurt effectively. Best eaten in the afternoon or after exercise. Combine with fresh fruits, banana, strawberries, blueberries, oats, flaxseed, walnuts. Choose plain, unsweetened varieties. Part 3. Suggested meal combos to rebuild leg muscle for adults 60+. Meal what to eat main benefit. Morning 2 boiled eggs plus greens plus 1 sweet potato boosts protein, energy, and fiber. Afternoon 1 Greek yogurt plus banana plus cashews muscle recovery plus digestion plus potassium. After activity 1 boiled egg plus half a cup Greek yogurt rebuild leg muscle plus reduce soreness. Eggs and Greek yogurt aren't just supplements, they're your foundation. Dear friends, if there's no protein, there's no muscle. If there's no muscle, your legs grow weak. And when your legs are weak, your freedom, independence, and dignity in old age are at risk. And I don't want that for you. Each egg, each cup of Greek yogurt, when eaten consistently, becomes a building block, slowly but surely rebuilding your legs. No expensive supplements needed, just patience and the right understanding. In the next video, the final part of this series, I'll bring everything together. Why leg weakness happens, how to eat to restore strength, and a simple 7-day plan to gently restart your legs safely right at home. Part 7. Conclusion and 7-day leg reboot plan for adults over 60. Dear friends, we've walked this journey together, not just a journey of understanding leg health, but a return to reconnecting with your own body. In each part of this series, I didn't just want you to listen, I wanted you to see yourself. Legs that were once strong, now feel weak. Steps that were once steady, now tremble. Freedom that once felt natural, now limited by fading strength. But here's the most important truth, the final message I want to leave you with. Weak legs are not the end. They are a signal, a call to start again. General principles. Eat enough, eat right, eat consistently. Gentle movement daily, not intense, just regular. Sleep well, stay calm, drink enough water. Days 1 to 3, activation. Goal, wake up digestion, cleanse blood vessels, start fueling with clean energy. Meal what to eat notes. Morning 2 boiled eggs plus 1 sweet potato plus 1 glass warm lemon water. Eat slowly. Chew well. Lunch spinach sautéed with garlic plus steamed fish plus 1 small bowl brown rice. Avoid overeating. Afternoon 1 Greek yogurt plus 1 banana mid-afternoon to prevent sugar crash. Movement 10 to 15-minute walking around home/garden. Split between AM and PM. Consistency over intensity. Days 4 to 5. Recovery. Goal: increase protein, nourish muscles, improve blood flow to legs. Meal what to eat notes. Morning 1 egg plus oatmeal plus some boiled beetroot. Serve warm. Avoid iced drinks. Lunch spinach soup plus boiled chicken plus 1/2 sweet potato. Low sodium, high fiber. Afternoon beetroot plus apple plus carrot juice 100 milliliters. After a light snack, not on empty stomach. Movement 20 minutes. Gentle stretching plus heel raises while holding sturdy surface. Balance building and circulation. Days 6 to 7. Strengthen and feel the difference. Goal: solidify habits. Feel strength return in each step. Meal what to eat notes. Morning 2 soft scrambled eggs plus 1 slice whole grain bread plus avocado adds healthy fats for nerve function. Lunch spinach plus beetroot salad plus salmon/mackerel. Light meal. Avoid deep-fried foods. Afternoon 1 Greek yogurt plus walnuts plus 3 sweet potato slices. Reduces cravings, stabilizes blood sugar. Movement 25-minute light walk plus 5-minute meditation. Relax muscles, deep breathing. After 7 days, you may notice less leg fatigue when walking, fewer nighttime cramps, better stability when standing or walking, desire to move more, go outside, increased confidence and uplifted mood. What you've learned through this series. Why legs weaken with age due to muscle loss, sarcopenia, poor circulation, and nutritional deficiencies. Spinach provides minerals like magnesium, potassium, iron to activate muscle. Sweet potatoes deliver clean energy for lasting strength. Beetroot boosts blood flow, brings oxygen-rich blood to your legs. Eggs and Greek yogurt restore and rebuild lost muscle mass. All of these point to one truth. You can restore your legs if you start the right way. It may not happen in a day or even a week, but what I know for sure is this. Anyone, at any age, can begin again. Every bite you take will either feed your legs or further weaken them. Every step you take will either extend your independence or shrink your world. Choose to eat wisely, move with purpose, and love your legs a little more each day. Because those legs have carried you through a lifetime. Now it's time to give back to them. If this journey has been helpful, please subscribe to Senior Vitality Now. Every week, I, Dr. Victor Liu, will continue to walk with you, share knowledge, exercises, and meals to help you keep your legs strong, your life active, and your spirit joyful in the years ahead.